Good evening, and thank you for showing up tonight, being here. We appreciate you, your presence. My name is Jeff Ginn. I'm the drama director here and at 585. And appreciate you particularly as we've moved this show a couple times as we're doing construction. We've got some new carpet. I guess you can see the bathrooms are being redone. They're still in process. So with construction, this will be the only show we do this year. We normally do two, but we have a chorus show coming up. And there'll be more details about that shortly, but we're doing a musical, I believe. So that's going to be end of April, early May. Like I said, more details there. And if you can come out and support that, that would be tremendous. We would greatly appreciate you. And of course, a show at Pi Phi too in a couple months. So, Romeo and Juliet, all kids love Shakespeare, am I correct? No. Huh, that's what I thought. Okay. Everybody knows the story though, right? Yeah. Well, I'm sure if you are a real aficionado, you know that Romeo was just flighty, and his first love was not truly Juliet, but Rosalind. And this play asks initially, what happens if he doesn't love Juliet, if he loves Rosalind? Give us just a moment. Thank you.
Just hold it up to the light. That does no good. We still cannot read it because we cannot read.
Stubborn fool, why did you not tell Lord Capulet that we can't read?
I pride myself on being a good servant.
Well, then how do you propose we get these letters out? We can't read, so you can tell her to give them to.
I hate you and your negativity.
I hate you like a hare hates a fox.
And I hate you like a pigeon hates a hawk.
And I hate you like a smaller donkey hates a bigger donkey that picks on it constantly.
You ran out of animals.
I did, okay? I'm just so afraid that Lord Montague is going to have us lashed.
Wait, here comes someone. He may help.
Ah, good wenches, as if there were any bad ones. How may I be of service?
Sir, we may need your assistance reading these, so we may know whom it goes to.
Oh, I can look at this. Wow. Why, yes, this looks like quite the shindig. Everyone shall be there. Now, there's my name now. That's lucky.
Very.
You can just leave this to me, young and illiterate young ladies. I can deliver these for you.
Thank you, sir. Indeed.
Leave it all to Mercutio. A grand masked ball, though it be at the Capulet's hall, I must attend it.
Ah, Mercutio, what schemes be thee up to?
Spy here, brother. A party at the Capulet hall. I fancy many royal wenches. Oh, and liquor to boot.
Indeed, but wait, should that Capulet Tybalt be there? He threatened to feed me to wolves once. I can't go near him.
Ah, well, only a coward could fear wolves.
But they have sharp, pointy teeth. What do you mean?
Listen here, brother. Fear not about the monstrous Tybalt. I have a ruse to gain us entry.
Okay.
Fine mustaches.
Oh, that's brilliant. I shall fetch Romeo and we shall go at once.
Yes, fetch Romeo, for I hear the last Rosalind is at this hall.
Oh, Rosalind, I shall go, but with shaky knees, for I am much afeared. Could I, in love with Rosalind, forget my muse so quickly? What sort of vile man could do such a thing? Not I, for Romeo is true and constant.
Oh, Romeo, wilt thou not come and dance? For we found maidens lonely enough to endure thy sickening melancholy.
Nay, have I not told thee enough? I must be true to mine own lady, because thy lady is a Capulet.
Plus she kind of hates you.
Shut up, Mercutio Benvolio. What is this? Rosalind, she's a Capulet. This cannot be. You'd think this would have come as an issue before, right?
You think it would have. There's one line where Shakespeare just kind of drops that one in there. Not a problem at all.
Oh, and there's more. Indeed, she is sister to the first Tybalt I spoke of earlier. We added that part. So in every way imaginable, this is a terrible idea. Not that such considerations would sway thee, of course. Nay, this is perfect. This explains why she hates me so much.
That's not even the only reason at all.
Oh, but I'm sure it's mostly the reason. But look, over there is fair Rosalind. Tonight, I must go and convince her of my love.
I see Romeo knows not the meaning of futility.
And with a Capulet, no less. I should never stoop so low. If I profane with my unworthy hand this holy shrine, the gentle citizens, my lips, two blushing pilgrims ready to stand, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Oh, touch me again, and thou shalt lose that hand.
Oh, 'twould be worth that passing sacrifice.
Romeo, methinks thou must be mad, and if be not so, it is beyond me to explain why thou still seemst to think that thou hast a chance with a woman who so openly loathes thee.
Oh, my heart! Dost thou truly loathe me? Or art thou just so ruled by our kin's hate that you cannot find room to love me?
Nay, Montague, I'm ruled by nothing but my own will.
And you wilt will thyself to want of my love?
To the contrary, I will will myself not to want love. Thus thy want is what I want. Fly thee, Romeo, fly thyself hence.
How am I supposed to fly hence without thy love?
Oh, fine, then mope thy way out of my sight. I grow weary of these games.
Games.
Hear me, Montague, for I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swears he loves me.
Oh, come on, let's talk about it, please. Come on.
There, yet again. By my reckoning, he'll be after her all night.
Oh, I doubt it not.
Methinks he needs a better pickup line. Anybody who could fall for this mindless drivel must be a slobbering romantic, the likes of which could only rival Romeo himself. I, for one, will correct his poor example and show one how to leave this mask with fair maidens following in tow, not the other way around.
Oh, alas, something in this speech doth smack ignoble. What is the harm in well-measured romance? Surely, O Romeo, doth go too far. But should a man retain his reason, then would be lost. Yes, ne'er shall love, since I am most reasonable of all men that I know, transform me to some googly-eyed Romeo. Oh, but who is that? With County Paris? Oh, did my heart love until now? Oh, forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night. Oh, but what's this? Oh God, she's coming this way. Oh no, I have to hide.
Oh, my Lady Juliet, where are you getting off to?
Peace, good nurse, peace. I need a moment's rest from the county Paris.
Why hast thou need of rest? By my bloomers, what's wrong with the county?
Well, for starters,
Yes, of course. This latest clash hath not endeared us to our most sovereign princess.
My lord, you're both honorable men, and 'tis pity you have lifted odds so long. But now, what say you to my suit?
Yeah. Anyways, my Juliet is a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 summers. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere she may be ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she, happy mother's maid.
but still are happier those who are allowed to wait.
Hush, child. Opinions are for men.
True.
Foolish child. If thou must give offense, give it to those who are less wealthy and less handsome. Why, I tell thee, if I were thy age...
Hush, he can hear thee.
Well, let him hear. I tell the world that man is mine.
I think we understand what you are saying, good nurse. For many tell me I am quite a handsome man. From my clavicle to my calves, I'm a ripping example of manhood. You know, I've still been working on my abdomen, and this abdomen should quell my lady's doubts.
It would have to be quite the abdomen.
I do many crunches as Jove's sweet orb rises.
And we shall see if she doth sway in time.
Well, please, lady, muse upon this portrait of my abs. Now I must away to my midnight workout. Till next we meet.
Now, Juliet, speak where I may hear thee.
This is kind of a private conversation.
Private.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Oh, Tybalt! Hi.
Nurse, shut up! Who is that handsome fellow staring at my cousin?
Oh, Tybalt? I know that.
This, by his frame, should be a Montague. Yet he is too handsomely mustached. The stash is false, 'tis Benvolio. What? I must fetch my rapier. Does a slave come hither in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night? By the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Wherefore storm you so?
This is a Montague, a villain, our foe, who is hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Content thee, gentle coz, let him alone.
He's a villain, I'll not endure him.
Why hast thou think him a villain?
Can you not descry the villainy that lurks in yon rogue's eye? More 'tis his eyebrows that give him away. He hath the eyebrows of a snake, I say. He raiseth them with frequency suspicious, abhorrent, clear, and inauspicious. His chin betrays a lack of class. I beg thee, uncle, let me kick his.
Snakes don't have eyebrows.
Are you being paid to nurse infants or make me furious?
You are a saucy boy. Let him alone. This will not happen tonight. Mark me.
Patience perforce with this willful choler meeting makes my flesh tremble in their different greeting. I will withdraw, but this intrusion, now seeming sweet, convert to bitterest gall.
Oh, good work, my lord. Thou dost know best. Like I always say, thou dost know best. Oh yeah, that reminds me of a completely unrelated story. Look through the tide. We don't come back. I just wanted to tell you a story. Well, hey, Juliet, I can tell you the same story. Only gratuitously lengthened, because I know you like inconsequential details.
I have never said that.
Well, that's too bad. All right, it was 21 years ago, on the 3rd Monday of May, that I discovered the bunion.
Oh, nurse, I believe that the county Paris is doing squat thrusts in the
Wait,
courtyard.
really? Oh, I thought he left. Oh, hot diggity.
Okay, come on, Benvolio. You can do this. You can do this. I know not how to speak to women, true, but I have devised a pickup line that's foolproof. Now I will put poor Romeo's rhyme to shame, for poetry be the food of love, and I once read a book on it. Excuse me. Rub-a-dub-dub. It's time for some love.
What?
I mean, oh God, if I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, what gentle sin is this? My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth thy rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Holy palmer's kiss, you say?
But then, saints have lips, and holy palmers too. Though lips they must use in prayer.
Prayer is very important.
Of course, lips could do what hands do.
I'm sorry, lips are what now?
Oh, forget it, I'll just show thee.
Oh, verily, that palm thing is awesome.
Yeah, I know, I'm pretty good at that, right? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, is that the nurse? Oh gosh, we gotta, this looks terrible.
Juliet, what are you doing? What are you doing, talk this Montague?
What sayest thou? Is this a Montague?
His name's Benvolio, a Montague, the fair nephew of their great enemy.
Oh, my only love is sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love that it is to me, I must love a loathed enemy.
What's this?
What's this? A couplet? Oh no, verily, I am in love.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, but your mother craves a word with you. Now go, and don't keep her waiting.
Excuse me, who did you say her mother was?
Oh, Mary Bachelor, her mother is the lady of the house.
No, rather, Juliet Capulet. Oh, it cannot be. Oh, but we kissed, we're in love, it's fine. Juliet, come back!
Wait, no one ever listens to me. Oh, this isn't going to end well. I guess it might. But then again, that depends on whether people make terrible decisions.
Oh, Rosalind, thou spurns my piteous sighs, but thou must hear me out, my love. So I'm going to sneak into your house and, hopefully you'll find that endearing. Oh, look, what light through yonder window breaks. 'Tis the east, and Rosalind is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon. Cast off her sick and green livery. Oh, 'tis my lady, 'tis my love. If only she knew that she were such.
Hi, me.
Oh, she speaks. Speak again, bright angel.
Oh, men, wherefore art men, so pleasing in aspect, so wretched in manner? Fickle, inconstant creatures that babble and kiss women's feet, swear their undying devotion, and then change their mind in the next instant. And yet I must listen as suitor after suitor lay siege to mine ears with short-lived affections.
My love, thou speakest false. Oh, forgive me, I didn't mean to startle thee.
Oh, Romeo, it must be you. What art thou doing here? Hast thou come to read me a poem, play me a tune? Hast thou prepared a little dance for my amusement?
I can write no poem nor tune, and I am no dancer. I bring only this, a declaration of my love for thee.
A declaration? Of those I'm in short supply. What use is this to me?
Dost thou doubt my sincerity? I am no charlatan. This love I here profess is timeless. 'Twill outlast the sun.
Oh, sister, what is all this noise I hear? 'Tis late. What art thou doing up?
Nothing, brother, just talking into the night air.
Something's wrong. My Tybalt sense is tingling. Methinks I detect someone fleeing. Rosalind, is there someone in our garden?
Nay, brother, 'tis just birds and crickets thou hearest.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
See?
Very well. This is most suspicious.
But okay. Romeo, thou must flee. If my brother should discover thee.
Oh, thy kinsman is no let to me. If my life were better ended by his hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
Foolish boy, thou would rather die without my love? Thou art truly deluded. Hast thou not loved other women before? Wilt thou not love again if I turn thee away?
Loved before. Mayhaps it seems lifetimes ago. and love again, perchance in time, but 'twould not be this love I here profess, a blinding passion that I cannot fight.
If thou might love again, why dost thou speak of death?
Because my heart must have true love, and no other love can be as true, and without true love may my heart cease to beat. What sayest thou?
Thou wilt surely die.
Oh, I care not. Not at all. If thy kinsman must come, and then my life may at least spare the ground my tears.
And don't be rash. I'll consider it, all right?
Oh, thou shalt consider it?
Hi, just get thee home.
Oh, thank you 1,000 times, good night, that we may meet again once it be light.
Oh, what have I done? And why is he so annoying?
Good morrow, coz.
Oh, good morrow, happy Juliet.
Why, how now dost thou speak in the sick tune?
Hi, by my troth, I think I'm exceeding ill.
Oh, no, poor coz, hast thou a fever then?
Hi, a fever of most inconvenient sport. My heart misgives that I once thought a sport.
A couplet! Roz, thou art in love!
And love? No, Juliet, not love, not I. Surely one couplet do not signify.
Maybe not one, but coz, that was two. A third to prove thy guilt past any doubt.
There will be no third. I'm not in love. See, I make no rhyme. Hey, look, a dove! No! Okay, so maybe I like this guy.
Oh, coz, I am so happy to hear it. Wilt thou forgo the convent to become his bride?
Slow thy roll, thou lusty wench, for I barely know him, and I cannot trust him. For although he seemeth like a kind man, and a handsome man, an honest man, and a spicy man, well, still he be a man, and I trust none of his breed. But he's so cute when he begs and pleads. But still, he is Romeo, and Romeo a Montague.
Ugh, what's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor leg, nor any other part belonging to a man. At any rate, I shall be married to his cuz not half an hour from now, so I scorn this feud.
Say that last part again.
I scorn this feud.
The part before.
Oh yeah, I'm marrying a total stranger.
What?
We met, we wooed, we made exchange of vow, all this last night, so we shall marry now.
And by Cupid, thou waste not time. How can you be so sure of your love and thy suitor's love for thee?
I see no reason why I should not.
Juliet, thou art young. You don't see the fickleness of men. My Romeo may speak oath after oath, but I'm wiser in my years, and I know that trust is not but a folly. A man may say one thing, but he will never mean it.
How dost thou know this to be true?
I just do.
Oh, is this about that time that thou didst love Filippo and he did feign to love thee back and broke thy heart and stomped it to bits? So you locked yourself up in your room and swore that you would never love again?
It's not entirely unrelated to that situation.
But what if the two prove to be different? You know what? I think thy chastity is but a ploy to keep thyself from getting hurt again. Thou wilt be made a nun simply because thou art afraid of men. There, I said it.
Afraid of men? I'll show thee. I'll give this Romeo a chance to prove himself. I will conceal me for what I am in a man's clothing, and go to him and question him upon the subject of women, and unearth those sentiments that he, being a man, must have, but would not tell me. And then we will see that I've spoke true.
Mayhap. But what if I'm the one that's correct?
Then there's a 1 in 4 chance I'll end it.
1 in 4?
1 in 4.
Oh, my lady Juliet! It's time for your poorly thought out wedding. I still can't believe you chose this man. I mean, seriously, his man robe is half the man robe that Paris's is. Perhaps a quarter rum.
Okay, I get it, but remember, I love him.
Love? Dump the chump and get a better rum.
Would you quit talking about rums?
Never!
Now to create my male disguise, the better to reveal Romeo's lies. Dang it, more couplets.
But wait, cuz, thou cannot go. He will surely recognize you. I will go instead. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, blast. Where the devil should this Romeo be? I grow quite desperate for company. Even Benvolio begins to seem appealing. Oh, there thou art. Romeo!
What did I do to you? What counterfeit can I have given thee?
You gave me the counterfeit fairly last night. The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Oh, I beg thy pardon, good Mercutio. Oh, but I had much more important things to do, such as wresting a pledge of love from fair Rosalind's beauteous lips.
Lord save me, yet again there is no rest from thy resting. Tell me what ruby pledge that thy mantle should wrestle from her lips. Let me guess, they parted thus and expelled the perfumed air that gathers inside of her dainty lungs in Rosalind's usual sweet and dulcet tone. Oh, Romeo, get away from my house!
Oh, nay, 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 if that is thy only guess, thou could not be farther from the truth.
So the hardened wench did then change her mind?
In a sense.
She told you that she loves thee back.
It's coming.
That she conceives some feeling deep for thee.
It's quite possible at this point.
What did she say, Romeo?
She says she's thinking about it.
She's thinking about it.
She's totally thinking about it.
I have nothing left to say to you, Romeo. Oh, and here comes my second desertion. I was just berating thy treacherous cousin for his own act of betrayal.
Oh, but as I married wife, must now come first.
What sayest thou? Married?
Indeed, good sirs, within the hour path.
To that Capulet woman?
Ah, Montague now.
Oh, what changes here? Last night didst thou not swear to never stoop as low as the likes of Romeo?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, not I. Perchance I tossed off some remark to that effect. But nay, there was no swear.
What a change is here. Before, I thought thee a simple hypocrite, but now I know thou art stark, raving mad, and also a hypocrite.
Oh, what a fine day it is to be a man. And oh, what a good-looking man I am.
But in Mercutio, in sooth, 'tis thee who are mad, for thinking marriage some strange lunacy.
Oh, Benvolio, if you possessed your wit still, you would see that us proud bachelors do lead sunnier lives.
Oh, hello, good gentlemen. I was just being a man, and I happened to see that you were talking about marriage, which I, being a man, also think is lunacy.
Why, stop it. One wench for your life.
Well, I say we should take one a day.
Why stop at one a day? 2 inches a day.
1 an hour.
1 a minute.
Why not 1 a second?
All right, well, let's not get out of pocket. That's unreasonable.
Portly stranger, thou speakest as if thou knew nothing of love. If thou knew anything of love, thou would know to treasure every look from thy love's eye and every word from her lips. A wench a second, nay, give me a love a lifetime.
Thou art sincere?
Oh, by my head, here comes the ferocious Tybalt!
By my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, good den.
Good day, Tybalt. What dost thou want, thou rat catcher?
To catch that loathsome rat beside you, sir, Benvolio, the hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Well, no one is perfect. Get go see you.
Wilt thou take flight again? Hast thou no pride?
Pride I have, but principle must come first. Peace must come between our noble houses. You've seen the prince's mien. He'll not endure our feud. Truce he commands, and I obey my sovereign lord in his command.
No lord on earth can make my hatred cease, nor force me to excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
Wait, stop this fight for my sake.
For thy sake, just who are you?
My name?
Yes, you, chubby stranger.
I'm, Fat Wendell.
Well, can it, Fat Wendell? This concerns thee not.
Whoa. Cannot we just talk this out?
We'll talk when you're dead.
Tybalt, hold.
Why fight, Benvolio? What joy can thou take in unjust slaughter of a weaker man? 'Tis not a fair fight.
Romeo speaks true. 'Tis no fair fight.
I don't care if it's fair. I just want him to die. Peace, Tybalt, peace. Stop this madness. Fat Wendell, I'm getting pretty sick of you. Listen, 'tis not Fat Wendell, but Juliet. Juliet, what art thou doing here?
Well, I came here for Rosalind to see if Romeo was being truthful about how he loves her.
What? Oh, and there's more. I am married to thy cause, Juliet. She loves me, and I love her in turn. We're wed.
What madness, outrage! Oh, Juliet, what have you done? How canst thou claim to love our ancient foe? Your sense is gone, long buried by your lust, which you fain call love to mask your sin. What countless dangers have we Capulets endured to venge the blows they strike against our pride? Can we hold hands with hands that our blood shed? No, war till that other house be dead, hacking and stabbing and the occasional trampling and burning. War! Tybalt, do you even know how this mess began?
Seriously? Not one of you recalls.
We know not the specifics. I think 'twas something about whether sporks were more spoons or forks. Did I tell you that, or did did that really happen? Well, whatever it was, they started it! But we have the power to end it.
Indeed, thy cause is right. I am your cousin now, Tybalt. Cannot you learn to love a Benvolio?
Never, 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 never speak not of love to me. I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. These foolish feelings that will amount to naught. Rosalind is headed to the convent soon, and Juliet will annul this abominable marriage, and you'll wed the county Paris that your father planned. I will not go.
Tybalt, I will not let you take her.
Come at me, bro. I'll take her home, then I'll deal with you, musty wench.
Oh, we cannot fight Tybalt as much as we may loathe him. He is kin to thy wife and my girlfriend.
Ah, 'tis as Romeo says, 'tis no wit to fight. Ah, what we should do is poison him.
Oh, Benvolio, I like what you're thinking, but poison is too merciful at death. What we should do is dig a giant pit and then fill that pit with cobras. Oh, but look, here's the kicker. We'll fill the cobras with killer bees.
Oh, that's such a good plan. But wait, how will we get him into the pit?
Well, poison, obviously.
Ah, that's brilliant, genius!
Shut up, you morons. We cannot poison Tybalt. Again, though we may hate him, he is now kin.
What do you suggest?
Well, the only course of action I see is to go and speak to our loves and hear their minds.
Nay, that is far too dangerous. Could not we do something safer and more poisony?
Benvolio?
Ah, you're right. I hate it when you're right.
Show away. Oh, Rosalind, Juliet.
So the problem with this plan
Rosalind, Juliet!
is that they had no idea we were coming.
Oh, this is a terrible idea. Tybalt's gonna find us. We're gonna die here.
Oh,
alone.
Enough of this madness. Climb up the balcony and climb in through the window.
Nay, that is too dangerous. You cannot do that.
How did you guys manage this the first time?
Well, normally they're conveniently already standing out on the balcony. I mean,
Talking about us in loud voices.
Right. Well, I think we need something a little more reliable this time around.
I have it. We shall collect tiny rocks to use in my plan.
It's genius. We'll use these tiny rocks to build a giant rock fort. And once inside this rock fort, we will don magnificent mustaches and put up a sign that says no girls allowed.
Mercutio?
What?
The rocks are to take and throw out the window to, like get their attention.
It's genius. I love it.
Rosalind, my love.
Juliet! Come out, sweet Juliet! Hey, girls, get out of here!
Out of my face! Romeo? Romeo?
'Tis I. Can you see thee? How
And
very
I am here too, my sweet Juliet.
Oh, Benvolio, I knew thou wouldst come.
And I, the magnificent Mercutio, am here as well.
Yeah, no one asked.
well, how fare you two?
Oh, not so hot. My brother keeps us locked in this room all day and only lets us out when he's here to watch our every move. If this keeps up, I might just kill myself.
Oh dear. Odds?
Now it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
1 and 2, don't screw this up.
And I fear that it gets even worse. My father plans to cheer my woe by marrying me to Paris Thursday next.
Oh, no! That terrible Paris! But I got there first. You're obligated to love me now.
I know, my love, but if my parents found out about you, they would kill you.
Whoa, what shall we do?
I see only 2 options. Either we flee the city and we never see our families again, or we meet the problem head on and we try to change their minds.
Now, here before us 2 equal courses do stand. 1, we may try and trick Tybalt into somehow accepting our love. Or 2, we may flee to Mantua with our brides. I see only one course at this point in time. We must away. Tybalt will never change his mind. My love, come. We must away immediately.
Right now, but Tybalt will surely pursue us.
How will he know? It's now or never. Never. It's never. Just where do you think you're going?
Oh, God, it's Tybalt, everybody! Run for your lives! Ah!
Fine.
too dangerous. We must come back when it's safer.
Who's there?
Nobody, you badger-brained wine juggler!
I find that pretty hard to believe, but okay.
Brother, must we stay in this wretched room all day?
Aye, that you must, until thy cuz is wedded. Thou art headed for the nunnery.
But I don't want to wed the awful county. And I don't want to be a nun anymore.
Oh, sister mine, my plan is for the best. The charms of love are fragile, fleeting things whose natural course it is to fade away. Dost thou recall that name, Filippo? Dost thou recall how I cautioned thee, and how when he broke thy love-drunk heart, I soothed thy nerves the very best I could?
You fed him to the wolves.
And they loved him. Did this not cheer thee up?
A little, yeah, but 'tis different with Romeo, brother.
How so? You love him. I'm gonna feed him to the wolves. We're just skipping the part where he betrays you.
That's a pretty crucial part.
Fiddle-faddle. But cousin, I said fiddle-faddle.
That is not an argument.
It's better than an argument. It's loud. Now you stay here while I track down your loves and know that I've posted men right outside this door, so don't you dare try to hasten off.
We'll be right here eagerly awaiting your return.
That's sarcastic. Right now we hate you. My plan is for the best. I'll see you anon.
Oh, Juliet, what are we going to do? Tomorrow you'll be married and I'll be sent away.
Fear not, my cuz. I have devised a plan. I visited an herbalist who gave to me a liquor capable of mimicking shrunken death, and then one awakes as from a pleasant sleep. So we shall drink tonight, and when they come to rouse us,
They'll think us dead and go to us in our family vault pursuing.
Aye, thou hast hit it.
But one light remains. How will we tell Benvolio and Romeo this?
Good news, mistress. Paris arrives soon and the celebration commences. And you, Lady Rosalind?
Nuns have no problem deciding what to wear.
But we bring other news. We met a new serving girl in town, and as we prepare for the feast, she will help thee bathe and dress.
Here I am, girls, all vivacious and giggly.
She is saucy. Oh, indeed, most saucy.
Oh, you girls are too much. Now, go on, shoo. Hello.
Mercutio, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what art thou wearing?
A women's clothing. I had to don a disguise to come and speak with thee.
Mercutio, we've just hit upon a plan. Can you tell Romeo and Benvolio that we intend to fake our deaths and to come to us in our family tomb?
Indeed, I can.
And you'll remember to do this, right?
Of course I will.
Because it's really important.
I know, I was listening.
It's just that if you were going to get distracted.
Death and disaster, blah, blah.
It's just that you have a tendency to, like, do other things.
Rosalind, please, what do I look like?
Well, we need your help right now, so I'm not going to answer that.
Don't worry about a thing. I'm the pinnacle of reliability. Just leave it all to me.
Past hope, past care, past help, I shall hurl myself from a battlement. I cannot make errors.
We are doomed.
Very much so, but we have no choice but this. Farewell. Oh, Juliet! You slugabin! You lady! You lamb! You fig! You wildebeest!
Oh, maybe wildebeest was perhaps a step too far. Why, love, I say! Madam, I pray. Ah! Oh, no, never more! Alas, my lady is dead, and Rosalind beside her. What noise is here? Look, oh, lamentable day! Nurse, what is the matter? Juliet, she's dead, and her cousin too. No, revive them or I shall die too.
Alas, my lady, not even powerful Hercules and mighty Zeus could revive thee.
Oh, son, the day before thy wedding day has death lain with thy wife. There she lies, flower she was. Now death is my son-in-law.
Oh, lamentable day! Oh, woeful day that I ever did behold! Oh, hateful day! Never a day was so black! Oh, woeful!
Dry up your tears and stick your rosemary on these fair corpses. As is custom, bear them in all array to the church.
All that we deem festival now turns to black funeral. Oh, there is no joy. All flowers reek of gall. The best of us have gone. gone to a heavenly place, left us bereft and vacant as a dry riverbed hoping for spring rain. We are lost.
We were here for a party?
Maybe this is the wrong address.
Tis most awkward.
We must put up our pipes and be gone.
This case cannot be mended.
Before you go, will you play me Heart's Ease?
Why this song?
It is hard to say, but I am supposed to be comic relief, and my heart is full of woe. Yada yada, so play for me.
'Tis not the time.
You will not.
No.
Then I shall give it to you.
What will you give us?
No money, but a jest.
Then I will give you the serving creature.
What? She just called you a lowly servant.
Then I will slap thee like I will get medieval. Seriously, this is what I get to work with. I need better material.
I will note you on that, sir. Get it? We're musicians. Note.
Good one.
An excellent jest.
These jests make my ears bleed. Let's see what I have here. Why doth the song say music with her silver sound?
Because silver has a sweet sound.
And we sound with silver.
This is too true.
Who wrote this? And this is the funny bit. How about a knock-knock joke?
What is this knock-knock?
Knock knock, who's there? Hopefully someone with a dagger so I may end my misery. Forget it. Verily, I am out.
She was low comic relief.
Terrible.
Dying is easy. Comedy is hard.
Verily.
Balthazar, what news do you have?
Toss that one the good or bad news first.
Oh, please bear me good tidings.
Well, I do not have plague. Sadly, the bad news, thy love is dead. Her body sleeps in Capulet's tomb.
What? Is this true? Hurry us and fetch me horses.
Sir, have patience. You look pale and wild.
Hush, hush, hush. Any word from the friar?
No, my lord.
Oh, 'tis no matter. Hurry, get me horses. Oh, Rosalind, I will lie with you tonight, but whatever shall I do? Oh, the friar, he is a wonderful man with herbs, and he did show me a most poisonous plant that I may end my life. Truly, he is a godsend. But, then Volio must come with. I shall hence immediately.
Yes, so, Anthony, that is what you said your name is, right?
Nay,
So I'm sitting there with the princess. I told you she's my kinsman, right? Yeah. So I'm sitting there with the princess. That's my kinsman. And she's mad. She says with the most anger in her voice, "Oh, Mercutio, did you put laxatives in every pudding at my feast?" And I said, "Oh, no, your majesty, no. I left them out of mine."
Mercutio, you're such a rogue.
Oh, God, I know.
So weren't you going to tell me what the plan you had didn't involve, I don't know, a badger?
Yes. The Capulet women will fake their deaths, and the Montagues will free them from their tombs. All I have to do is make sure my friends know of this plan ere Thursday morning.
What? Today's Thursday.
What? No, it's... Oh, no, precisely. That's... Oh, no!
My lord, we must go. If you were discovered here,
Oh, 'tis no matter, but you may go if you wish.
someone approaches.
Where are these footsteps you hear?
Right there.
Oh, my lord. If only my steely buttocks and rippling pecs could revive thee. But wait, what's this? That Montague that killed my love's cousin? Here to decorate this grave or do really weird stuff I'd rather not think about. Villain!
Do not do this, Paris. I love thee as I love myself.
Ha! You think you have a chance against this? Prepare to die.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, I'm dying, and the world is all the poorer for it.
You have slain him.
I cannot. Hurry hence under penalty of death.
My loyalty is with you, but under the circumstances, forget you ever saw me here.
Oh, Juliet, what is this?
Rosalind, my love.
Oh, our lady loves here lie before us dead, but where is good Mercutio to offer explanation for our grief?
Oh, faithful stars, it matters not. Oh, eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And faithful life ended by thus poison. Thus I die.
Oh, wow, that looked really painful. I suppose I should do that too. Everything he said, that was a terrible idea.
should be, and there I am. Where's Benvolio?
Romeo? Romeo? What's this? 2 cups enclosed in our true love's hands. I see poison hath been their timeless end. No churl and left none to help us with therefore after.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Any noise, and I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger!
Juliet, no!
This is thy sheath! They're rusted, let me die!
Oh, was not you too? Oh, what am I to do? I guess I could still become a nun, live a life full of service to God and man.
No. Oh, God, I'm bad at stuff. Oh. Hey, guys, you got me. You guys got, I'm the big loser. You got the joke's on me. Benvolio. Any minute now, man.
Mercutio, what is the meaning of this commotion in my family's hollow tomb? Dost thou dare to disturb my fallen kin?
Would you shut up, Tybalt? Thy kin fell by thy own hand. Your own hand. Your hate will be the end of us all.
Will not?
Will too.
Will not?
Will too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, God, what the hell, man? That's gonna kill me.
I can see what you mean.
Oh, is that your family in the audience?
Where?
Oh!
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm sped.
Oh, I'll see thee shortly, Tybalt. In hell!
Hell, I hate the word as I hate hell. All Montagues and thee.
Oh, would you shut up? Is there anything you don't hate?
Aye, there is one.
What?
Flurple.
What? What is purple?
'Tis a color.
It is not.
'Tis so. I'll kill you.
I'll kill you double. Get
I'll
over
kill
here.
you triple. No, you get over here.
You get over here. You stabbed me.
I'm the one who's bleeding to death.
I reckon so. A game of chess, maybe.
Perhaps.
St. Francis be my speed. How often I did my old feet stumbled at graves. Who's there?
Here's one, a friend, and one that knows you well.
Bliss be upon you. Tell me, my good friend, what torture vainly lends its light to grubs and eyeless skulls? As I discern it burneth in the Capitol's monument.
It doth so, holy sir, and there's my master, one that you love.
Who is it?
Romeo,
How long hath he been there?
full half an hour.
Go with me to the vault.
I'm really thinking that this is not going to be pretty. Ever thought about opening a nice bed and breakfast in Venice?
Oh, Romeo, Romeo! Alack, alack, what blood is this which stains the stony entrance of this sepulchre? What mean these masterless and gory swords to lie discolored by this place of peace? Ah, what unkind hour is guilty of this lamentable chance?
We are too late!
Nothing to be done. Best we better bury Romeo's body and flee. Or we could just flee. There are options here.
Let us go.
Here, blood on the ground.
We have Romeo's man.
This friar, see how he weeps and trembles.
My master's here, I confess. It was all the friar's fault. In the tomb, look you.
We must alert the princess.
Friends, there's a good explanation for these numerous dead bodies.
The princess? Oh man, are you kidding me? I have to announce this. Here we go. Everybody's dead and here comes the princess. This is just great.
What is this discord?
I don't even want to get into it.
We found this friar.
And this man who says he was here with Romeo.
And what of my Romeo? What of my son? Is he safe?
I'm afraid both he and Juliet.
What is this? People in the street cry out Juliet's name and run this way.
Where is my daughter?
Speak to this friar.
See, they wanted to be married, and so then there was a note and Tybalt and some stabbing and some potions, and Mercutio did it, yes.
But he too is dead.
Oh, I fooled you. I fooled you. I'm just bleeding. Oh, I'm bleeding a lot.
And what you say to these deaths, Mercutio?
One's an accident, 4 is a statistic.
Oh, we have lost everyone we've ever cared for.
I'm still here. I'm hanging on.
I offer you my hand. We have done this.
Each played his part.
We must make amends. I will do more than make amends. I will build a statue for your Juliet and my Romeo, made of pure gold, the biggest statue that Verona shall ever see, for Romeo and Rosalind and Juliet. Oh, for Mercutio and Benvolio.
Oh, I'm hanging on. If I could just get some help.
All right, guys. Gold statue, love, hugs. It's all worked out. It's time for me to head home. My work here is done.
Nay, for some must be pardoned, some punished. A gloomy peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. For never was there a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo. and Benvolio, and Rosalind. What is wrong with you people?
Hey, you could help? No, like a bandage or... No, guys, where are you going? Oh, I'm fading. I can see the light. I don't like it.
We'll be right back with you. 10 minutes. We'll be right back with you. Thank you.
Two households, alike in dignity in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge, break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, but if they made better choices, who only knows, is now the 1 hour traffic of our stage, the things the bard didn't necessarily put on the page.
On my word, we'll not carry coals.
Nay, for then we be colliers. I mean, we be in colors. Oh, let us cut to the chase. I hate the Capulets.
Aye, let's get to it. Thy comic timing is most for anyway. Why, I too hate the Capulets. Why, I hate them so much it makes my body ache.
Capulets are the worst.
But here come their servants.
I will frown at them as we pass.
Frown at them? Seriously, that's it? Why, I shall bite my thumb, and if they bears it, it'll be a disgrace.
The princess is most angry about these quarrels.
It will be the fault of the Capulets.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
What? No. I just bite my thumb, but I simply have some spinach right here.
I see no vegetables in thy teeth.
You still got a little bit right. Ugh, it's gross.
Shut up! Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel? Sir, no, sir.
If you do, I am for you. I serve as good as man as you.
No better?
Yes, better! I am frowning at them, forcefully. Draw!
Hard fools! And put up your swords! Put them up now!
Now, away! It seems you have beaten me.
So angry! I went to bed angry, I woke up angry, and now I do spy a Montague. Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
Nay, I seek peace. Help me part them.
Peace, I hate the word as I hate hell, or just about anything else you care to name. I am hating 24/7. Big, sweaty hate. Now draw, Montague!
What is this? Bring me my longsword.
Need a crutch, you old fool, not a longsword. Now stay.
Thou villain Capulet, you will not stir a foot to do
If
this.
she cannot hold me back!
Not doing that, you're on your own.
All pay heed, the princess arrives, which is not good news, but I never get to announce good news.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, purveyors of this neighbor-stained steel, and those of you who are just real jackasses. You men, you beasts! You quench the fire of your rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins. On pain of torture with these bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground. Hear the sentence of your beloved princess. Thou hast thrice disturbed the streets of Verona. If you ever disturb our streets again, your lives shall be forfeit. Capulet, come with me. Montague, I shall meet with you later to discuss my pleasure in these matters. Now all depart in peace. Oh, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Who set this ancient quarrel alight? Speak, nephew.
I came upon two old servants, and I tried to make peace. But then Tibble comes along, and he's like, I'm going to kill everybody. I'm like, no. And then he's like...
Enough! That is not why I sought you out. Have you seen my boy Romeo today? Right glad I am he's not at this fray. His spirit is melancholy, and I fear for him.
Madame, an hour before the worship sun peered forth from the golden window of the east. A troubled mind and a truly foul shepherd's pie did drive me with much intestinal distress from my bed. As I walked, I spied your son beneath the sycamore tree. Toward to my maid, but he was ware of me, and stole into the cover of the wood.
Oh, many a morning hath he been there seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning dew. The cheering sun drives him home, and he steals to his chamber. He shuts the window and locks daylight out, creating himself an artificial night.
Oh, do you know the cause?
Could we but once learn from where his sorrows grow, we could as willingly give cure as no.
Oh, here he comes, so step aside. I'll know his grievance or be much denied.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Perhaps ye shall not notice temperate date don't rhyme. Oh, I have it. I shall love thee even if thou gainest weight. Oh, verily this is all crap. Oh, hello, Benvolio.
Oh, good morrow.
Cuz is the day so young?
I don't know, I've got my own problems.
Oh, sad days seem long. 'Twas my father sent thee here hence.
Oh no, 'twas that, But Munch Tybalt, he spoke of peace, I spoke of peace, but he hates the word. I begged him to sheathe his sword, but he wants to sheathe it in my face. So I beat a tactical retreat.
I envy thee, Benvolio, for thy pains are from great terror, and thou art spared the dagger blows of love.
Oh, what is this wound?
I do love a woman.
Oh, Rosalind.
Aye, thou hittest truly, but alas, I cannot hit that. She hath forsworn to love, she hath sworn to live chaste.
Oh, be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
How may I do so?
Give liberty to thine eyes, examine other beauties.
Oh, show me a maid who is passing fair.
Oh, how now, Mercutio?
I how now quite well, and I bring access to free booze. Oh. We shall attend the Capulet feast.
But Benvolio and I are of the house of Montague.
Oh, if Tybalt sees me, he'll make me in my pants. I bore up quite well last time, until I got to the zipper, that is.
Nay, nay, tonight you shall not ruminate upon your arraignment. Tybalt is away on business, and I have a ruse to gain us entry. Mustaches.
Thou art an idiot.
Nay, no Capulet shall know thy sullen face once there atop thy trembling lip a dashing stash is placed.
Thy plan will get us killed.
Thou art out of sorts.
Out of love with Rosalind.
Well, perhaps this will be of interest. At the same feast sups the fair Rosalind. Now try these. Bah!
Oh, how does it look?
Stasherific, my friend. Now come, maids for thee awake, and liquor seriously impacts their standards.
I will go.
Will Rosalind truly be there?
Come with us, Romeo, and with unattained eye compare her face with some that we will know, and I will think thy swan a crow.
Oh, fine then, 'tis no whit to go.
But first, gentlemen, I must tell you of my dream.
Not again.
Mad the fairy queen doth drive a chariot over my face. The chariot is filled with the finest liquors and much cured ham. The chariot is driven by squirrels, dressed as elderly women, and Mab herself is wearing a fine coat made of many badgers. Villain, she screams at me. Thou hast stolen my fun game.
Oh, stop! Why dost thou tell us this all the time?
Well, I have another one where I'm eaten by a shark with my dad's face.
Mercutio, I love thee as a friend, but thou must seek professional help for this.
I had a complicated childhood.
Oh, fine then, let us away.
Let us away. All the fair ladies of Verona are here.
Oh, Mercutio, hold! Why have the guests of Capulet all come here wearing masks?
Well, 'tis a mass ball.
We're wearing mustaches!
Oh no, we're gonna die! No.
Benvolio, thou art safe. Look, Tybalt is not here.
Yes, he is! He's right there! What the hell were you thinking?
My friends, you must trust in your stashes. It will hide thee well. Besides, the Capulets would not have brawling in front of Verona's finest. Tonight, the warrior prince is but a fairy queen.
Oh, he's not the only queen around here, am I right?
Ooh, thou hast been burned.
Silence, thou wussbag. Now get out there and dance. We'll party like it's 1599. Dost thou fail to understand?
Very well, I will dance.
Not, your heart is heavy.
Oh, it is too great an oppression for such a tender thing.
His love tender, it pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Hurl love to the ground. Kick the heck out of love. Openest thou a can on love.
I cannot. I am too depressed. My love, Rosa, has sworn to go to the nunnery.
Oh, you poor thing. Benvolio has often been friend-zoned, but never once nun-zoned. Oh, very well. Then we go to seek ladies with low self-esteem. We shall meet again soon, after the revels.
Oh, woeful night. I came here to view fair Rosa, but she's nowhere to be seen. But wait, who is that? Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. For swear at sight, I never saw true beauty till this night.
Oh, my Lady Juliet, where are you getting off to?
I must get away from that awful county Paris.
Thou art foolish. Well, oh, here comes your mother in Paris.
My lady, what say you to my suit?
My Juliet's a stranger in this world. She hath not seen the change of 14 summers. Let 2 more summers wilt in their pride before she is ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she happy mothers make.
Happier are those who are allowed to wait.
Hush, child. Look at him. Why, if I were thy age.
He can hear thee.
Oh, to be young again. Just look at that gorgeous piece of maleness.
I understand thy zeal, nurse. Many tell me I am quite a handsome man, and though I rarely allow lowly servants who are wrinkled with age to touch my bicep, you have my permission. As I said, many tell me I am quite handsome. I'm working on my abdomen and possess a six-pack. Formidable!
It would have to be quite an abdomen.
Should quell my lady's doubts. I give many crunches by the light of the pale and lonely moon.
Oh, my seething blood! He does light me up like a heretic at a bonfire.
Please, muse upon this portrait of my abs. Now I must away.
Have you thought upon this union?
Mother, I am not well pleased.
Did you see the rump on that man? It was quite firm. When I think back on all the man rumps I've seen, none compared to his.
Please don't recall them. Thank you very much.
Well, I suppose no one wants to listen. Oh, Tybalt! Tybalt, perhaps you?
Nurse, shut up! Who is that handsome fellow staring at my cousin? This by his frame should be a Montague, yet he is too handsomely mustached. The stash is false. He is a Montague. He brings his bold stash to our lively affair. He must die.
Nay, this is not the time nor place. Peace.
Look at the villain and his eyebrows. He hath the eyebrows of a snake, and his chin betrays a lack of class. I beg thee, auntie, please let me kiss his...
Snakes don't have eyebrows.
Tybalt, this will not happen this evening. Mark me.
Very well, but this intrusion, now seeming sweet, convert to bitterest gall.
I have a rather long story full of gratuitous detail to regale you with. So 'twas 21 years ago, at 10:15 a.m., I discovered on my left hand a wart.
Oh, nurse, I believe that the county Paris is doing one-armed push-ups in the courtyard.
Ooh.
If I do profane with my unworthy hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this. My lips, to blushing pilgrims ready to stand, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm as holy palmers kiss.
Not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, though lips they must use in prayer.
They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not when my prayer's effect I take. Thus, by your lips from mine my sin is cured.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Oh, sin from my lips, forswear it. Let me have my sin again.
You kiss by the book.
What are you doing? He's a Montague.
What sayest thou? This is a Montague.
My love is spread from hate. Well, your mother craves a word with you. Now go.
Who is her mother?
The lady of the house, and I'm her nurse. So hands off.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Romeo, we must leave, as Tybalt's proximity makes my nerves dance and my bladder work most poorly.
Oh, I am in love, my friends, but it is a fleeting love, here too quickly and gone too soon.
Here we go again.
Ay me.
She speaks, my love speaks.
Oh, Romeo, wherefore are
art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt but be sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Without thy title, Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Then henceforth I shall never be Romeo.
Ow! Who stalketh me?
It is I.
How came thy here?
With love's wings I o'erperch these meager walls.
Dost thou love me? If thou dost love me, pronounce it faithfully.
Oh. Dearest Romeo Juliet, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more beautiful and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date.
Alas, temperate and date do not rhyme.
Alas, I'd hoped thee would not notice, but very well I should try a limerick. Then what was a gal from there?
No. That's okay. This is quite rash, too like the lightning which ceased to be. Ere can say it lightens. Good night, good night.
Wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have?
Think about that for a minute.
If thou likest, then thou hast best put a ring on it.
Oh, that is my very intent. I hope to exchange thy love's vow for mine before tomorrow.
If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow.
Madam!
Oh, good night, good night. Parting with such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night until it be morrow. Oh, and that rhymes. Just saying.
Good morrow, good father!
What early tongue so sweetest? The gray-eyed morning smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds of streaks of light, and flecked darkness like a drunkard reels from forth day's path and Titan's fiery wheels.
So...
Oh, the sun is up, my boy.
Oh, father, thou hast a way with words, but I'm troubled.
All yet may resolve itself. Virtue may turn to vice, and vice sometimes by action dignified within the infant rind of this small flower. Poison hath residence and medicine power.
What?
Maybe everything will be fine, like this poison plant. Could be used for good or ill. It has the power to make one appear dead.
Sounds like a pretty useless plant.
Nay, it is very powerful, so long as one makes good decisions.
Well, regardless, it can't cure my oppression.
Young son, thou hast a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or, if not so here I hit it right, our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
Oh, good father, the sweeter rest was mine.
God, pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosalind?
Rosalind? No, I forgot that name.
Well, that was fast. So where hast thou been?
Father, my heart's true love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet, and I hope you will consent to marry us today.
Holy popes! What of Rosalind?
Oh, speak not of her. And do not chide you, my love, now. Especially because she's standing right behind you.
Good morrow.
This is lunacy. But I may be able to use this. Come, young lovers, come and go with me. In one respect I'll your assistant be. For this alliance may so happily prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Oh, where is Romeo? Does he know that Tybalt has issued a challenge and his very life, is in danger?
Oh, calm. Romeo is much too busy being struck through with Cupid's shaft. That's his love that keeps him. Besides, is he really the man to face Tybalt?
Ah, he shall show himself to be a man, should he answer the challenge.
Oh, yes, those are very strong words coming from you, Benvolio.
What? Me? Dost thou regard me as a coward?
Of course not. I'm merely pointing out that the mere mention of the name Tybalt does provoke girlish squeals of terror.
That is ridiculous. Those were battle cries.
Ah, yes, battle cries were they. Here comes the good man now.
Ah!
Gentlemen, good dead, I seek a word with one of you.
A word and a blow, perhaps.
Will you draw?
Ah!
Draw, I say.
Gentlemen, what say you peace?
Ah, here comes my man. Romeo, the hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain, prepared to taste cold steel.
Do not do this. I love thee as I love myself.
What? Oh, I'm hurt. I'm sped. I'm really bleeding.
Courage, man. The hurts cannot be much.
Nay, 'tis not so deep as a well or wide as a church door, but 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow and I'll be dead. Friggin' stone cold dead. A plague on all your houses. You too, Mercutio. Plague.
Oh, man, he does not hold back. What am I gonna do? My poor bride.
I mean thou tended, foul villain.
That hurts!
I hate thee. I hate thy kneecaps and so many tiny bruises, black and blue, designed to moderately discomfort you. Ha ha ha!
Aren't you dead yet?
Nay, I shall live forever thy bruise.
All right, that's enough.
Oh, thou art a foul lover of livestock. Your father makes underpads for leprechauns, and your mother don't be so fat she's oft mistaken for a walrus.
We must away. The town is stirring. How will we ever account for all of this?
Thou art right. Buy me at the fries.
Romeo, come back.
What is the meaning of this?
Princess, 'twas, rhino.
Fierce and wrathful herd. Water was in short supply on the African shore, so they journeyed hence. Perhaps that was the source of their anger. I know not, but when they arrived, they were indeed in a rage. Were they not, my lord?
Oh, indeed, they were most angry. The rhinos were.
And so, being the good Samaritans we are, we tried to drive these rhinos away from the town square.
To protect the innocent onlookers.
Yes, but there were no innocent onlookers. Were there, Benvolio?
Yeah, of course. That's exactly what I mean, the opposite of what I said.
Oh, and Tybalt, he spied the fiercest and the angriest of the rhinos, and he leapt upon it with zeal. I am a huge jackass as he soared through the air. Oh, and he landed right on its horn.
And then he died.
Oh, he died indeed.
And where was Romeo during this event?
I know not, but I'll give you 10 shillings if you just go with it.
15.
You drive a hard bargain.
How do you think I got to be princess?
Oh, County, 'twill not serve. My daughter Evermore weeps for her dear kinsman's death and cannot wed thee in her state.
Father mine, why wait? These tears of sadness might be turned to joy if our marriage quickly sped. And this Thursday night, your daughter my ample man-chest beheld.
Thinkest thou wilt cheer her, noble county?
I know it would, my lord, for I've seen my chest's effects on persons sad, and you would not scarce believe its healing potency. Why, my neighbors bring me their despondent children that I may bear my bosom and all their cares. Distraught.
I wonder at thy abilities.
The world joins you in amazement, my lord. Now, please, give me your lovely daughter's hand so that her, and I swear, this Thursday night, her sadness shall disperse.
Thou hast convinced me this is the wise decision to make. Now take thy leave and I shall speak to Juliet.
Thank you, Father. I shall celebrate by doing lunges.
Ho, are you up?
What did you just call me? Oh, it is my father. Art thou not down so late or up so early?
Why, how now, Juliet?
Father, I am not well.
Oh, evermore weeping for your dear kinsman's death?
Why must I weep for such a feeling loss?
Aye, we all grieve for dear kinsman's death, but I have to tell thee a joyful tidings.
And joy comes in such a needy time. What are they, beseech your lordship?
Well, thou hast a careful father, who, to put thee from thy heaviness, hath sorted out a sudden day of joy.
And what day is that?
Thursday next, marriage, St. Peter's Church to the gallant, young, and noble County Paris.
By St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not therefore make me a joyful bride. I would much rather marry that bad kisser Romeo than the county Paris.
Well, what's wrong with the county?
Have you seen him? Everything is wrong with the county.
Are you not proud? Do you not count yourself blessed?
Not proud, but thankful. Proud that I can never be of what I hate, and thankful that even that as men hate is love.
How? Chopped logic. What is this thank you and I thank you not, and proud and yet not proud? Thank me more, no thank yous nor proud me no prouds. But marriage next Thursday to him.
Please, God, no.
Please, God, yes. Marry him next Thursday or never look me in the face again.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds to season to the bottom of my grief? I must my gentle husband seek out and find some remedy, or else my father's plot shall turn me into a bride to 2 Thursday next.
'Tis time you left, Romeo. If not, you may be suspect. Go home now, my son.
How can I? Tybalt's blood is still fresh on my hands.
Oh, how art thou, Romeo?
Filled with guilt. 'Tis been hours. Get over thyself. I must tell Juliet.
Nay, she blames African rhinos. Let her think it.
This is wrong. Thou must speak the truth, or thy marriage rests on a lie.
A firmer ground to rest on the truth. Listen, from the start, the stars have not looked kindly on thy marriage. Thy love is kin to thy hated enemy. Your parents would kill you if they knew. I took money from your room while you were sleeping, because not much was really going well. Oh, but then thou stabbed her cousin. I mean, you stabbed the hell out of him. That'll put the strongest camel in the grave. Oh, but now, thanks to Mercutio, vicious African rhinos are to blame. Will thou really tell her the truth?
Romeo, wouldst thou do this simply to spare thyself pain?
To find a counselor, thou art little help. Oh, my love, art thou grieving?
Truly, I did love him as a brother. If I could find those rhinos, I'd stab them deep in their breasts. I'd kick their teeth in. I'd take their horn and I'd shove it right up their rhino hoo-ha. I'm so angry.
Oh, what shall I do? Shall I lie to my wife and build a marriage on such uneven foundation, or... Oh, my bride deserves to know the truth. Dearest Juliet, I must tell thee. 'Twas not African rhinos that killed thy cousin, but I, your poor lover. You see, I stabbed him a great many times. But 'twas only in self-defense, I swear.
You serpent-hearted with a flowering face, am I thy wife so readily betrayed?
Yeah, way to go, idiot.
Yeah, good job, idiot.
Daughter, will you speak ill of him that is your husband? Fierce Tybalt would have struck him dead had gentle Romeo not drawn his sword.
Yeah, 'tis as the friar said, that brawl could take no other course but the death of one or both.
Alas, poor my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. Your tributary drops below to woe, which you mistakenly offer up for joy. Well, Tybalt is dead, that would have slain my husband, and my husband lives, and now Tybalt is dead, and furthermore, he is made of such fine parts that he doth shun a vicious course and tell the truth. And for this, I love thee all the greater, Lord.
What? Thy goodness knows no bounds. I love thee even more than thou lovest me.
Nay, I love thee more.
I love thee more.
No, I love thee more.
I love thee more.
All right, get a room.
No, tis sweet.
My lord, thy happy countenance gives me joy, but I came not to speak about Tybalt's death. There is a worse sadness sitting in the trees. I found out that my father plans to cheer my woe Thursday next by marrying me to Paris.
Buggering bigamous balderdash, thou canst not be wed twice.
What are we gonna do?
My child, I do spy a kind of hope, that you away tonight to Mantua. Meanwhile, I will to both your parents go, who, worrying and wondering at your fate, will have their fierce anger tempered by relief. Once I show them of your union's benefits, we all shall call you back without delay.
But I hate the thought of fleeing from Verona. 'Tis like admitting guilt. Shall we, who have done no wrong, abscond and leave the work to thee?
My child, their fury will be great at first, and they your union will dissolve, lest you by clever means reveal it in good light.
And what clever means do you have in mind?
Well, I don't know. He didn't like my idea.
Does anybody else have any suggestions?
Oh, I have one. Oh yes, you should kill yourselves. It's perfect. That'll teach them.
What exactly will that teach them?
You know, the emptiness of hatred, the power of love, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that sounds totally worth it. Good job. Yeah.
Nope. Anybody else? Mercutio?
Oh, what's this? Now look who's come crawling back to Mercutio. I thought you didn't like my ideas. Oh, Mercutio, your mustaches are stupid. Oh, Mercutio, lying to my wife is unethical. Oh, Mercutio, the furnace is much too hot for that badger.
Oh, I did love that badger.
He had it coming, Benvolio.
Come on, Mercutio, we need thy help.
So you must surely agree that not all of my ideas are bad.
You have some good ones now and then.
All of them.
Fine, not all of your ideas are bad.
And you value my friendship?
Shockingly enough, I value thy friendship.
And you must certainly all agree that the badger had it coming.
Oh, come on, the badger had it coming.
Well, with this change of heart in mind, I may have one brilliant, excellently crafted plan. Now listen, Lord Capulet is a mild man, and his favor may be easily gained. Lord Montague will prove to be the stumbling block. The news that you eloped would anger him. But imagine how chastened he would be. No, your marriage. Where was I going? Your marriage was by the pleasing scene. It could rescue him from dire straits.
What dire straits could this be?
Well, the Capulets would certainly spare no expense on this wedding. I guess we'll travel from all over Italy to fair Verona to see the Capulets wed. So imagine how chastened he would be if the steadfast county Paris were to change his mind, deciding not to take Juliet as his bride. With the ceremony imminent, he would gladly take thee as a substitute.
But how will thou change the county's mind?
I know a lass, surpassing passing fair, who doth possess a certain kind of air that is exactly to the county's taste, and his love for thee will swiftly erase. Tonight there is a dinner that he will attend. I will bring her, and thus your marriage will end.
Oh, Mercutio, thou son of everything.
1,000 thanks, good Mercutio.
Of course, my good friends. Just leave it all to me.
Good heavens, how thy groom doth make us wait. Perchance some accident happened delayed from this most solemn appointment.
Oh, Father, I do confess that I fear the worst. What if my truly beloved abandons me, the worthless wretch I am? For 'tis plain truth that he, the idol of virility, doth so excel my meager qualities. For yea, Paris boasts of a jaw so square and chest so fantastical, even Zeus would be struck down with jealousy.
She speaketh right. He is a slab of manhood.
Nay, nay, stop this, cease to stop at once. My heart cannot handle this. I can't afford this lavishness again. But cast those fears aside, the groom arrives.
Oh, Juliet, thou must accept my gravest of apologies for my awful delay. You stand before me so lovely to behold, the most exquisite bride for any groom. Any groom, that is, except for me.
What's this?
Well, alack, our marriage cannot be, for the stars have otherwise decreed. My friends, I present to thee the fairest maiden in all of Verona, my sweet Carlotta. She has poor time.
Methinks I hear my lord's honey voice. Dost thou call for me, darling?
The true ideal of womanhood looks like Mercutio in a wig.
That is Mercutio in a wig. Why dost I find her strangely attractive?
Oh, abominable whore!
Oh, no. You were so right. This is such a fair meeting.
Aye, my Carlotta is beautiful, but also hardy, like an angel wrapped in baby.
Oh, thy words melt my heart like butter, sugar.
And tonight we spread that butter on the hot bagel of our love. Ah, how fortunate I was, for in the span of one evening, you see, we met, exchanged vows, and married.
What's this? Married and not my Juliet!
I was hoping thou would not take this so personally.
Thou common-kissing clodpole, thou yellow-livered, white-faced toe-sucker!
My lord. Yeah, couldn't help but overhear, as I stood with my ear pressed against the door for the last hour and a half, that you seem to face a predicament.
What is this Montague blathering about?
Well, you see, you have a wedding, but no longer a willing groom.
Yeah, all this we know. Speak to the point.
My lord, I should take the county's place in marriage.
But thou art a Montague.
I was marrying age, and thou need a husband and I need a bride. Plus, would have the added benefit of ending the needless strife between our houses.
I think thou would be wise to heed these words, my lord. Good Romeo does speak most true.
I too do see the wisdom in this plan. Oh, Father, please marry me to this fine man.
But Juliet, couldst thou bear to be tied to Romeo, even for thy family's sake?
I think I could bear it.
Friar, I must counsel with thee. This is a heavy decision to decide.
Of course, my lord.
By my bicep, this may come to a happy resolution yet.
Oh, hooray!
Yeah.
Noble county, may we speak to thy lady for a moment?
But of course, I'll stand aside and hum about love.
Mercutio, what art thou doing?
The girl didn't show up.
What do you mean?
The girl that I wanted to introduce to the county didn't show up, so I needed a plan B.
And this plan B is thee in women's clothing?
It worked, didn't it?
Define worked.
The county no longer wishes to wed Juliet, just as I promised you.
Aye, but now he wants to wed thee. And what are you going to do about that?
I must admit that I undertook this task with thy good mind alone, and in time I have learned to love him.
Oh, what?
I'm saying I've got a really good thing going here, so don't screw it up!
But will he not find out that thou art a man who hath sorely deceived him?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Daughter, the matter is decided. You will marry this man. Although he is a housebound, hedge pig Montague, still better than the county.
Ha! Better than the county? Like that's a thing.
Oh, my love, now we can be wed at last, free from our parents' ancient strife.
Oh, my Juliet, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?
Hey, you have to wait for me to do that.
To have and to hold, in sickness and in health, till death do us part.
Fine, we're just gonna have to do this again in front of everyone.
Oh, I do, 1,000 times I do. You may now kiss the bride.
You know, none of this really matters. They're already married.
What? A blooming peace this morning with the brings.
And the sun with joy doth proudly lift its head.
And go forth to have more talk of these glad things.
All will be pardoned and none punished.
For never was there a story of less woe
Than that of
Juliet
Romeo
and her Romeo.
Two households, alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge, break to new union, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers met and wed to put an end to their family's woes. So not another drop of blood was shed. The happy triumph of their troubled love and the cessation of their parents' rage, which but their children's wed not could remove, was now the 1 hour traffic of our stage. Thou have seen the ending thou have chosen, but what thou might have seen, God only knows.
people to thank, though. I want to thank Greg Lamont and his dad who provided us with swords this evening. The people in the program who deserve to be thanked. You deserve to be thanked because you're here. The cast really deserves to be thanked. You just do not know. In the last couple of weeks, it's flu season. Don't do a show during flu season. First of all, they moved the show several times. The cast didn't complain. We lost a major person last week, and Eva filled in for the nurse within a week's time. Eva, thank you. Over here, step forward. Montague flew yesterday, and they filled lines for him. And today if you notice, if you thought the running order of the play was perhaps a tad odd, don't blame the author, don't blame me. We weren't sure how long we were going to have Rosalind tonight, but she had a fever about 5:30, and she pushed on through and got through her act and went home to rest. So applause for Geraldine, who's not here tonight. A little applause for the whole cast. Short of doing actual Shakespeare, it's about as difficult as it gets. You got to interject the modern you're supposed to. You got to have the timing. It's physical. We obviously have had the constraints of moving here, moving there, and not, they deserve to be paid. They had a lot of work to do. It's the last show for a few of them because they're seniors, unless they're failing. And if you want to capture somebody's last show, by the way, Mr. Tierney is here taping tonight. Lorelei Productions, he will provide you with a CD. And did you happen to bring any flyers, Mr. Tierney?
I didn't, but they could contact me.
Okay, yeah, contact me or contact him, and we'll let you know how to get hold of those. And my seniors will step out real quick. Okay, tech people, come on out. Tech people always never get enough love. John Tate, and somewhere Michael Caruth is back there helping us out. I got to work with Shalani on just a couple shows because she is very busy. She'll be the fairy godmother, correct?
Yes.
In Cinderella down at Theater in Seville, Imagination Creative Theater in Sevierville. And so you need to go see her, check her out. I'll appreciate the time for putting in her talent. Thank you, Shalani. Thank you very much for all that you do. Appreciate you. Oh, this one. Yes, the one who gave me flowers. Yeah. She truly has not had the time. I met her freshman year, and obviously she's very talented. She has really been contributing so heavily to chorus. Music is her thing. You can see she's a very good actress, but she loves music, which I totally understand. I just have no talent in that regard. But she has, written chorus shows, and she wanted to come in here and go out with a bang. And Juliet was great. She just beautiful job, and I appreciate her so much. I'm going to miss her terribly. Thank you. I looked at my tech here, looking out first. 3.5 years.
That's right.
Yes, I know. 3.5 years she's been working with me, and unless somebody's going into it as a profession, nobody wants to do tech. It's no fun. It's a hassle. People blame you. Anything goes wrong. But she's always been here. She's always shown up. She's always gotten her job done. She does what she's supposed to do. Extraordinarily responsible. Great kid. Looking forward to seeing what she does next. I thoroughly hope that she keeps in touch. Lets me know what's going on. But she's going to do great things. I'm confident. This one. I've had this one longest of all. Met him in 8th grade. He said, I might like to be your assistant director. And if you know Aiden, he brought charts and graphs. And he said, what do you think about these diagrams and schematics? I said, I don't know where my glasses are. So for 4 years, he's kept me on straight and narrow and has done, you just don't know the hours he puts in here. And he does it without complaining or whining or saying, well, I know I did a lot for you. Always there. Be terribly difficult without him next year, although I do have 2 other clients coming up. But anyway, Aiden has meant a great deal to me, and once again, I know he's going to do fantastic things when he leaves here, and I appreciate the time he's put in the drama more than I can adequately express. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Pat, for struggling through under the worst of circumstances. Thank you again. Thank you, Mr. Tierney, for taping. And we will see you at the chorus show. More details on that to follow. We'll see you there. And I hope we see you next year. Even if your child's not in it, come support the arts. We need your money. We do. And we need your laughter and your singing, but we do need your money. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dad.